Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this purple eggplant smoky eye. I'm actually getting ready to head out to my godson's birthday party, and I mean, it wasn't supposed to be this smoky, but I got a little bit out of hand and I like the way it turned out. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go. All right guys, so I'm going to start off by using my all-nighter primer, and I'm going to use this even on my lids today because I'm not going to use an eyeshadow primer. I don't know why this zit here won't leave, but she's not going anywhere. My mom brought it up the other day too. She's like, you've had that for a minute. I'm like, for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Pro Filter in 300. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the G Medium 3 by Cover FX. Okay, so I let that sit for a little bit, and I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm pressing the concealer into my skin. So today's my godson's birthday party, which is what I'm getting ready for. And he's 6. Time flies, man. It really does. I know that everyone says that, and I think that when you have kids, it is more than obvious. Like, you see them just change so much right in front of your eyes, you know? And it's just bittersweet. Voila. You'll have to excuse my crazy flyaways. So now I'm going to take my Huda setting powder in Banana, and I'm going to just lightly dust this under my eyes and then on my lids just to set my concealer. I'm going to use a large powder brush. This is by Scott Barnes, just to press the rest of the powder onto my face. Today I was in the mood to use a Natasha Denona palette, but I feel like I use Natasha Denona so much on my channel that I just kind of need to play with other items that I have, which is what I'm doing today. So I'm going to play with the Milieu palette by Viseart. This is one of my go-to palettes. I really love this one. I'm going to start off by taking this shade here, and I'm just going to apply this in the crease, and I'm bringing it all the way in and then also onto the lid a little bit. The other palette I have been loving a lot, actually off camera, is the Jackie Aina palette by ABH. I'm almost tempted to use this. I really like both. I feel like they have some similar colors in them. All right, we'll leave Anastasia for another day. We're going to stick with this palette. I'm going to just dip back into that same shade, and basically I'm making sure that my eyelids look even. We're even. Okay, so now I'm going to take this shade here. This is the bottom row, and it's just like a deep plum shade. And I am going to press this. So freaking pigmented and beautiful. I'm using the same brush, by the way. And as you guys can see, I am pressing just to build up the pigment, and then brushing whatever's left over on the brush to the center of the lid. I'm taking this blending brush by Melt Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this pinky berry shade and then press that onto the eggplant shade, and then bring it up into the crease. Just a little bit, just to kind of tone down the deepness of the plum shade, and then also give the color some depth. I just realized that, again, it feels like I'm going into like a pinky look, but I promise you guys, it's not. I'm going to take that plum shade again and just really make sure that this isn't a pink look. I'm going to take this small blending brush, and I'm just going to buff these edges, and there's nothing on the brush. It was clean. All right guys, so we are going to take Rocket by Danessa Myricks. This is one of her foils, and I am just going to take this color and apply it to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm just pressing the color in. This one I'm finding it's setting quite quickly, faster than Venus, which is one that I used in a tutorial. This one's definitely setting quickly. I felt like I had more work time with Venus. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in and take the berry shade, and I'm just going to pop this right over the purple shade, just to kind of brighten this up a little bit, because otherwise I kind of lose the rocket shade. And I'm gonna go back in with a plum and then just deepen this. So I want it to look more like a pinky, not a pinky, a berry plum versus a solid plum shade, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna take the berry shade and then just use this to buff the edges. Again, just to create a brighter eye versus a deep smoky eye. It's a kid's party, for God's sake. What was I thinking? All right, so I am actually going to do liner, and the liner that I'm using is the Tarteist liner by Tarte. The reason is, whenever I use something that has texture, in this case the foil product is a little bit more dry, I like to go in with this because it just gives me a really smooth and intense deep matte finish. So I'm going to do my liner off camera, and then we'll come back. I'll have mascara on and everything else, and we'll go on to the rest of the face. Okay guys, so I am going to take this sequence in, I'm going to take this Smash Glitz sequence by Marc Jacobs. It's just a really pretty lavender sparkle, and I'm going to take this and just put it right in the center here, just to add a little bit more sparkle to this look. Light. Man, this is beautiful. And I got mascara on the side of my face in case anyone's caught it yet, and it's like, what is on her face? Mascara. I got mascara on my face. I'm going to go back in with my mascara, and this is my Extended Play Giga Black Lash by MAC. And I'm just going to pop this just to kind of add more drama to the lower lashes. Man, I'm loving the way this turned out. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer that I used just in the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a flat brush. This one by Anastasia, it's just a flat brush. And I'm going to clean up my liner. I'm going to take this Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder that my son obviously got into. And I'm just going to lightly use this to sculpt my face. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using this Radiant Bronze Light by Hourglass. I have a feeling you guys are going to start seeing this quite a bit on my channel, because I have been loving it since I started using it again. For my blush, I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Trio. This is in Cocktail Party, and I'm going to take the pink. I'm actually going to mix the pink and the peach now. For my lips, I'm going to be using Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium 2. And I'm going to be using this YSL Kiss and Blush product. And it is in... Ooh, the color has worn off. I'm so sorry guys, but the color has worn off on this. It's just a pink. I don't know what color it is. Sorry. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of my Makeup Forever Y405 product, and I'm just going to take this right under the brow. I tend to not add like a shimmer or a brighter shade under the brow. I just kind of like it to look clean. But today, are we? Am I gonna add something? No sé, no sé. I think I like the way this looks. I think we're gonna leave it like this. All right, guys, here is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see from my channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.